Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me for Mind Hack 101. Now, I call it a blank wall. And the reason I do it and the reason I call it a blank wall, it represents your mind and the thoughts of your mind. Now, today is June 24th, 2022. Now, I don't know whether you do a journal, but I do a journal. I talk about journaling. I talk about it in the Mind Hack 101 group. And usually on Wednesdays of the week, not all the time, most of the time I try to, but sometimes I'm not led to do it, and I'm led by the Spirit. So today I'm kind of like led by the Spirit. I would have done it on a Wednesday, but I did not. And I want to do it. I'm going to mention some people. I'm going to do it now while I can still remember. So this is going to be longer. Normally I try to keep the messages short, but this will be a little longer. And I want to acknowledge some people right off the bat. One is New Snow Mike Corp. Thank you so much for the work that you do in the Secret Knowledge Group. It does not go unnoticed. The other two people I want to thank, just in mentioning when I go to places and have to do services, they are two young guys out of Mesa, Arizona. They are doing they really are doing the job, an outstanding job, all right? They own a personal care home, and it is called Peaceful Comfort Care. I want to shout out to Alex and Adrian. It's never easy to put someone in care. I'm not a fan of it, even though it's a job I do. I'm just thinking you should. That's why I talk about the mind all the time. It's really what God gave you. It's a resource that God gave you that you should be improving. That's why I talk about it all the time. And it's a passion. And most people never get into their passion. Most people try to take their passion, beat them down, make them feel bad. I mean, people do that all the time. And they're not even not aware of it. And some people are aware of it. But anyway, let me go on with this and try to be brief. But like I said, I warn you, it's going to be one of my longer ones. So here I go. First, I'm going to pray. Heavenly Father, first of all, I thank you for waking me up early in the hours to write this vision. And the name of it, I was struggling for the name. I'm just going to say 6 months. 6 months until Christmas Eve. I write 6 months. Yes, 6 months. A lot can happen in 6 months. A person you know can leave this plane. The question is, what will happen in 6 months? This is the reason why we should pray and say, if God be willing, let me see another year. The wall of the mind is waiting for the answer. That is why we think of the goal. Write it down. Surely the gods have the answer. You do not have the answers because you do not ask. I'm sure in the great stages of life, Martin Luther King saw his people being treated wrong, and he prayed, why must my people suffer pain? God gave him the answer. Rosa Parks got up and gave her seat to many until one day the cries of hers and Martin were heard around the world. There is a new cry. Save all my people. They are in pain. Who will be that person? The word proclaims, I will do a new thing. I will do a new thing in the earth. Like I said, the white wall is just a closet, all right? But You might have a white wall. I have plenty of white walls, but I use this white wall right here, okay, for my mind. Because the mind is a what? Blank space. A blank space. Or a tablet or a piece of paper. You can write whatever you want on the walls of your mind. So I want to challenge you to get a white piece of paper or a journal and date it today, 6/24/2022, and write down what you want to accomplish in 6 months. Or write down what happened today in 6 months, which would be Christmas Eve, and see what you have manifest. So I have another shout out, and we'll say, Trisha and Victoria, you enrich my life. So I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me for Mind Hack 101. Many times I see people, sometimes I send a link to people that I know, but all the time I can't remember. So I need you guys to go and subscribe, because I don't get to you all the time. All right? Thank you guys so much. May God richly bless you in all your undertakings. Thank you so much.